Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Baldur's Gate 3. We found this well we went down into, and we're in this big cave system here. So we're going to go exploring. This is where we came down. The map shows like rocks and stuff, but we can't go over here. We can jump to here. Looks like we can get over here possibly. I'm guessing from over here. Are you two not going to be able to get over here?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Someone there?
What am I to do?
A little bit of dark vision over here. Maybe that's where they
Let's
need to
try
go.
this way.
Or is there another way to get into here? Because really?
Let's move.
Alright, let's see if we can get these two guys over. Mighty jump. Death, 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 death. We're not even get back now? Well, that's not the best thing we've ever done. Oh, we got anything that can help with this?
Tread lightly.
Defender of the people.
Let's hope this doesn't come back to bite us in the back in the end.
Defender of the people.
Well, we've got... Oh, we gotta drink it first. Oh, we did have one. Okay, never mind.
What to do?
Alright,
Let's have a look.
keep exploring. Rotten food.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it doesn't belong. You got a brain in your head, you'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get the memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. That doesn't sound good at all.
That's curious.
I'll grab that.
Let's get on with it.
He doesn't need that. I've cast it on him so many times.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Must have been casting it on his staff. Might be able to cast it on his armor,
Whatever
but
comes, I'm ready.
doesn't seem to want to allow that. You let me cast it on Will. Why won't it let me cast it on us? Cast it on ourselves. That's
Let's get going.
silly that it won't let me cast it on. Hi, kitty kitty. On
Another step forward.
Blade at the ready.
see, we can't get annoying. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess that's as far as we're gonna go through here, but there is, see, there's a winch.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
Well, let me jump onto there. That's death. Can't reach the winch. Doesn't have hit points or anything. Oh well, let's fast travel out of here. Kind of stuck. If need be, we'll go monkey with it later. There's probably another way in there.
That's why we need to walk.
Oh, I didn't have everybody else with us. Okay, hold on. Cat sitting here sniffing my hands. Some has her excited.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Start walking right now.
All right. We've kind of explored all of this except for the circus. Guess we could go in the windmill.
You see the city?
What's wrong with that
Up on the
name?
hill.
Don't waste a step.
You promised to get us inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes.
Do it.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell?
No, that's
At least we'd have a bed.
What? Is one of those
Not
steel
that.
monsters stamping us into the dirt.
Oh, we'll be here any day now. You're such a scaredy cat.
Stop fretting. The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
we're gonna go this way.
There's no point arguing
The
with the
sword cause
guards.
careers or
We're
nothing.
not getting past that checkpoint.
Talk to them. This was the well I went down.
Get us inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes.
Blood on the stairs.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
I need a quick word.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Okay.
You're such a scaredy cat.
What's that?
Let's go excavate a chunk of dirt. All right, let's see what happens when we go inside here.
How delicious. Easy.
Still breathing, despite everything.
There's a hatch that goes down. Rotten food. Shoes and incense, it looked like. Rotten food. Alright, let's get down the hatch. Hatch of experience. A mind flayer. Sleeping mind flayer at that. Stuffed owlbear toy. Let's grab that. I have 2 stuffed owlbear toys. Okay. All right. Nothing unusual or weird about that. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves.
If not over, then through.
Chicken, onion, mint.
I'll give it a shot.
Any more torches? No. All right, let's wake up this mind flayer.
What's up for discussion?
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Absorb its power. I don't want to do that. Let's wake it.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
Was it you I heard screaming when I entered the windmill?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
I'm not bringing you any food.
Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
Critically missed. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna hold off a second. Nice shot, Astarion.
Come on, can't stay idle.
My faith will protect me. No mercy.
Never a dull moment.
Battle favors the fearless.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
No. That's kind of disgusting. True soul Alyan, your time has come. The absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave your insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fists no more. You have been a true loyal soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. I'm not going to eat the brain, though. That's disgusting. Let's see. What have I got here? Advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Or get advantage on insight checks. Let's do that.
Keep your distance, darling.
Never a dull moment.
You have no rings on, huh, Astarion? We've been neglecting your fingers. That's fine. Oh, great. I thought we found another hatch. Is that it? That's it. Just an info dump.
Best
All
be on my
right.
way.
All right, I guess we keep exploring down here.
I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Everything you read in the
Worst
broadsheet.
that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the
The
dirt.
cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about
Check out this. Doggy's in there.
Something's on my mind.
Hi.
You work here.
Yeah, I'm caring for the courier dogs. Mahi's my boss. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up.
She seems like a bully.
She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard.
You're being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess.
I don't want to give him Scratch.
Why don't we talk about something else? Did you try that rye bread recipe I gave you?
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
Mummy?
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Must be a temple, maybe? Looks temple-ish.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate.
Those machines that form a circle around the upper city.
Tell all you want. We've got enough mouths to
Achoo! Oh, bloody dogs.
Well, let's go check this place out.
Packed bags for myself
We
and the
loved
others.
Father Logan as you did, and we would never hurt
You
him.
didn't even fight
He
back.
had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
I know, sweetie. But we'll be safe in the wilds.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
In the name of
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
the priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people, holy people.
Check out the church.
We would never hurt him.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
They were angry. I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Nope, the spirit of the amulet. We reached the open hand temple. We should look for the spirit's granddaughter. Oh yeah, I remember that. Flaming Fist mini-mat. There's a Flaming Fist manip in charge of refugee donations. We should tell them about the dangerous toys. All right, we'll go back there. And then Cazador, we still got to figure out. Let's do this bit first.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Scraps for days.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
They have a pool.
We don't even have the murder weapon.
Details.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
He was murdered, or so I've heard.
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
To offer alms to all who need it. That is a sign of a noble soul.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
To claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy. We interpret scripture and teachings, but we know
I don't
nothing.
teach you how to pray, so don't teach
Stop
me.
flying elephant.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details, details.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Don't apologize. Sounded like a load of bollocks anyways.
I wouldn't go that far. But the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
If you think the investigator did a shoddy job, I can look into the murder for you.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
He fell on his own blade, but you can't find the blade? That sounds like it. It's like when you read those things about, how people committed suicide by shooting themselves 12 times or something like that. Can you tell me where to find Shira Clawin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Where can I find the investigator?
Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
All right. Guess we need to go here.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Lorgren's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
How did he die?
Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Alright, she also...
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get to.
Oh, I wanted... Nah. That's not gonna tell us what it is. That's kind of cool. Alright, the ladder that goes up. Let's go up. That it? That was anything up here? Ring the bell. Guessing something will make us go back up there.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
You got $1, all right. Why are you packing up the kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
So you don't think Brilgor killed him?
No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know?
Can you think of anyone who'd want to kill Lorgan?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Go outside. That's a nice little view picture thing. That's kind of cool.
Something over there. I'll take that.
And nothing else there. We're not going to steal from the church.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
So down here we can take stuff, huh? That's still the church's stuff. We don't want to... Not going to steal from the church.
Here we go.
What's that?
Button. Let's go ahead and explore the rest of this before we go pushing buttons. That I'm guessing open a secret door right here. A book of Isometric death rites. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. They will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shriek the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord of the Rack grants us many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter how their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, nor matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his balmed embrace. Make them believe. Whatever torment their soul bears into the realms beyond, it remembers not their body. So spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Collection of Father Lorgren's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of a sort can rot the heart. It felt to fester, but must be extricated. Wow, reading is hard. Extricated carefully. Above all else, the wary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not amuse, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the wary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requested to be freed of ill Mater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgren. That sounds suspicious. Always liked lighting this stuff up, even more so after the shadow area. Ode to the Oppressed. And also with a character that doesn't have dark vision, it helps. Alright, so we got a couple other places to check.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawen is buried.
Hopefully I didn't sell that amulet.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is, the tomb of the amulet spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Faithful to the crying god! Long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Let's see. Ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? Probably not going to have much of a chance at this. Nope, not much of a chance. Failed on a 10. We do have 4 inspirations. Let's go ahead and try again. Failed on a 9. And I give it one last shot. That's getting worse every time.
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
What happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Oh, well, let's see what happens. If it will bring you peace, I will bear this madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Call on your wits and shield your mind's most vulnerable reaches. There we go.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Make us do it again, huh? Master your senses, clear your mind. You will take the madness, but it will not take you. Alright. There we go.
The urge to laugh dwindles. You can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he always was good for a laugh.
Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
Tasha's hideous laughter, so we can cast that on demand now, I guess.
Here
Not in a
lies
graveyard.
Satida
Graveyard, grave robbed
born
inside the church.
1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Best avoid that trap.
Found a trap. A record of alleged miraculous phenomenon in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Almater. Customer of Gar something reckons he healed up mighty quick from a painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugee camp, even after temple closed kitchen. Man's hands tied together in horse reins, claims he's a holy symbol. Manip Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Well, now I kind of want to see what's in this display case that's trapped.
Hello.
Oh, wow. I mean, we got a great bonus, but that's quite the,
Hardly a challenge.
oh my goodness. Seriously, though. With a plus 14 to 17, we failed 3 times in a row. 4 times, 2 ones in a row. Or not in a row, but... there we go. This is why we have so many lockpicks. See, I want to know what's in there. Cloud Giant Strength Elixir. Ooh. It's nice, but I don't want to steal from the church.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Seems simple enough.
Right.
On my way.
Let's go push a button. Where were you going? Oh, we can climb down there. Okay.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
So what did that button do?
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we won't clear from arms.
There's nowhere else to go.
My guess is it was taking us to the well. Yeah, it wants to run us out. Wonder if we just failed to check on that one. And there's 2 buttons we have to do. I don't know, but looking at the clock, it's a good time to call it here. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I have been Sir Joseph. You guys are amazing. Until next time, stay safe out there. And I'll talk to you later. And I'm going to push this button one more time. Alright, button doesn't do anything else. Alrighty. Have a great day.